Beer means big bucks. Local governments have approved almost $11 million in incentives for breweries in the last 4 years.
In tonight's reality check, News 13's Aaron Adelson examines what you get out of a deal.
This is our brewery.
Starting your own business means betting on yourself.
I set up all the tanks myself because the guys we hired took too long.
Stephanie Estella and Tim Weber went all in.
It was a huge leap of faith.
8 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, didn't go on vacations. I'm driving the same car I drove when I was 16. Just saved it all up and piled it into this, so everything I own is in this.
Before opening Twin Leaf, they quit engineering jobs.
Really scary.
And moved from Pennsylvania.
It was a pretty stressful time.
A little more than a year after opening, their beer's starting to turn into bucks.
We make really good beer.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
The recent success took 8 years of planning.
It was a long-time dream.
It's pretty great.
Meanwhile, our local governments are also planning on staying Beer City.
That is delightful.
Since 2012, Asheville City Council has approved giving more than $2 million tax dollars back to breweries. Buncombe County's government has approved almost $9 million. While some of the breweries get a break, County Commissioner Chairman David Gantt says the community gets jobs.
We feel it's just critical for Buncombe County to be involved in partnering with companies to either expand their business or to bring in new businesses, and we're very aggressive on that.
The incentives were approved to help create more than 300 new jobs.
Right now, all the roofs are going on the buildings, and we'll be brewing by the end of 2015.
New Belgium Brewery is slated to get 97% of all the recent beer incentives approved. A spokesman for the craft brewery says that's not why they're here.
Quality of life was, I would say, the very top of our list.
In fact, New Belgium turned down higher offers.
While Asheville didn't have the largest incentive package, Asheville has an amazing total package.
The city and county agreed to give more than $10.5 million back to the craft brewery. In return, New Belgium promised to invest $175 million and create at least 130 new jobs.
That's the kind of business we want here, because it's going to be long-lasting, it's going to be mutually beneficial, and it will give our people the type of jobs that we want them to have.
The city and county have not yet given any money to New Belgium. If the promises are not met, the money won't come. Gantt says it's not a handout.
They don't get in the game unless we get our money back.
The incentives are open to all businesses, but you've got to have money to get money. To qualify for an incentive, the investment must be at least $1.5 million. Twin Leaf never asked for help. They're doing it on their own.
We're definitely proud of it.
Holding no resentment towards competitors approved to get money.
The big breweries coming into town, they just draw more people to the area. So it's good for everybody.
Local governments bet on breweries.
I moved here because for the life, not for beer.
Hoping hops create jobs and a high quality of life. In the end, Twin Leaf's owners say we might all win. In Asheville, Aaron Adelson, News 13.
Economic development officials in Henderson County say incentives have worked there.
The county and Mills River approved nearly $4 million in incentives to Sierra Nevada. The brewery promised a $107.5 million investment and 93 jobs. It has already spent and hired more than promised.